Settle into your body, wiggle, shift, relax. Palms face upward, 45 degrees away from the body. Take some deep breaths, notice. And we're going to add another component here. So if you are one of those people like me that as you rolled into that tense pattern, your head and neck got really stiff, really tight across the throat, we're going to bring a real big arch into the head. So if you tend to get vertigo, just be really mindful that you're not tilting your head back too far in that extension. So what this is causing is if we have a forward head when we're standing up, if we tend to be like this all the time over our devices, we're putting ourselves into that pattern on purpose and then releasing it. So hopefully we can break those habitual patterns. So this time, if your neck didn't move last time, I want you to try to forcefully get it to move. So as you breathe in, arch your body so that the tailbone tucks down, the belly lifts, the chest spreads. As you exhale, draw in on yourself. Flip your palms. Draw the shoulder blades towards each other. Pull your belly and your heart together. And then lift and elevate your chin so that you're looking up over your head. And then release and unwind all of that. Palms come back to face up. Shoulders relax on the floor. Head is in neutral position. Again, inhale, arch the spinal column. Exhale, sink in on yourself. Rotate the arms. Draw in, feel that tension. Your head lifts. You look up over your third eye, your forehead. And then release and unravel. Let it go. Head neutral, shoulders neutral, spine neutral, palms up. So again, in breath, arch. Out breath, curl in on yourself. Feel it all pull together at your center. And then let it unravel. So pause here. Observe how it feels in your body. Is it creating more tension? Is it releasing tension? Do you feel the same on your right side as you feel on your left side? We might all be noticing different things. We're going to add one more piece to this, and this is the legs. So we're going to keep our feet on the floor. And I'll demo before we begin. So on your in-breath, you're creating the openness in the chest, the arch pattern. As you breathe out, you're rolling your palms, your elbows, your shoulders come in. The tail kind of pulls upward, the belly sinks in, the chin lifts. And if you notice now, my legs are squeezing in towards each other. So they're adducting or creating tension through my thighs, inner thighs. And then as I open and release it, I'm going to let my knees fall open to almost kind of a butterfly position. So there I'm stretching my inner thighs. So this is where some of us might feel way too much tension. And so propping blocks or pillows up underneath your thigh or having them there so when you open, it doesn't feel as strained. So that's up to you. Let's do it together. So palms at 45, facing the ceiling, shoulders relaxed, gaze is up at the ceiling, neutral chin so that we don't have an arched neck already. Natural spine. As you breathe in, let your whole front body lengthen. Feel the tail draw down into the floor, the chest open towards the sky. As you exhale, roll your palms to face the floor and then away from you. Your shoulders come together, your thighs come together, your chin lifts. Feel all that tension. And then as you let it go, exhale, unravel the arms, the shoulders, the head, and let your knees fall open like butterfly wings. And the soles of your feet don't have to touch. Just kind of hanging there in space, the soles of the feet facing each other. So let's do that again. Back to neutral, starting position. Palms up, knees in line with your hips. Chin slightly tucked so we feel the back of the neck long. Breathe in, arch up towards the sky. Create a rainbow with your spine. And then exhale, let your navel sink into the floor as you rotate your palms, your shoulders, lift your chin, look up at the third eye, squeeze your inner thighs. And then unravel, let it go. Head back to neutral, palms face the ceiling, knees open like butterfly wings. A few more times on your own, just feeling, being conscious and present. Where is that tension? What is it doing there? What pattern am I going through in my body that I do during the day that I can unravel here, that I can change? There are so many things in our lives right now we don't have control over, but we do have control over this. And as you do this a couple more times for yourself, notice, is there kind of a choppiness? Like maybe you feel a jerky sensation, or you feel as if it's not very smooth. It's kind of like robotic. And those are just sensory motor patterns in our body that have maybe held on to trauma or injury. And so as we practice this on our own, you might notice that it starts to decrease and it gets a little easier over time, a little more smooth, less jerky. So do one more on your own in that pattern. Almost like a flower, you're closing up on yourself, you're feeling the tension. And then the sunshine comes out and you get to open up and absorb that beautiful warm sunshine. So next, just allow your knees to come back in, and maybe if it feels better to lengthen your feet down your mat, you do that. Relax for a second, let your feet relax, your thighs, your hips, your low back, your belly, your shoulders, your arms and hands, and your face. Observe whatever sensations are present, whatever you notice here.